Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. We start off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hands Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Councilwoman Victoria Seaman filed a police report against colleague Michele Fiore. Seaman alleged Fiore broke her finger and slammed her to the ground by her hair back in January. There's now conflicting information about whether the investigation was ever sent to prosecutors. The city destroyed the video of the incident, and text messages reveal that the investigation report was headed from the marshal's office to the Clark County District Attorney. But according to District Attorney Christopher Lally, the report never arrived. Seaman said the lack of transparency is part of a continuing covering up of the incident. Visit lvrj.com for more details. Friends and family of 13-year-old Daniela Young gathered at Treetop Park to honor her memory and raise awareness about the deadly drug that killed her. In October of 2021, Daniela's father found her slumped over her nightstand next to pressed pills laced with fentanyl. In April, 32-year-old Marcus Crowley, who sold her the pills, was sentenced to 7 to 20 years in prison. At the gathering yesterday, loved ones wrote messages on paper bags filled with flameless candles, which were placed on the playground. Daniela's friends also wrote letters to lawmakers asking for more education in schools about the dangers of fentanyl.
You can email your lawmakers, email the governor, email your congresspeople, and let them know that enough is enough and speak up.
After 3 officer-involved shootings this week locally, police reveal more details on what led up to Monday's fatal incident in North Las Vegas. Review-Journal's Jen Ah brings us the update.
Well, with those 3 happening this week, it may be hard to keep track. But this was the shootout where a man wearing a Halloween mask was shot dead. Police starting off mentioning the numerous incidents.
I highlight these events to showcase the dangers that law enforcement men and women encounter on a daily basis to protect the citizens of this community.
North Las Vegas police described the man wearing a Michael Myers-style mask near Martin Luther King Jr. statue.
Anyone deal with police, fire, or medical emergency?
Yes, it is. That man just pulled a gun on me.
Police say 29-year-old Officer Anthony Malier, with 4 years of experience, arrives and tries to stop 44-year-old Christopher Earl Smith Jr.
Hey, stop! Stop right there, it's police! Put your hands up!
But Smith runs.
Stop reaching! Don't reach!
Behind our camera crews, you can see the large crowd gathering, wondering what had transpired.
We must be sure to follow the investigative guidelines to protect the integrity of the case while remaining transparent.
Police say alcohol and drugs were found in Smith's system along with multiple gunshot wounds. Their investigation is ongoing.
In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, with the Fountain Blue Las Vegas pushing ahead on its long-awaited debut next year. Its developers are also expanding the original Fountain Blue in South Florida. Real estate mogul Jeffrey Soffer's Fountain Blue development announced plans for a new 50,000 square foot event center at the iconic Fountain Blue Miami Beach. Construction is underway on the project, which is scheduled to open in 2025. Home buyers are facing the highest mortgage rates in 2 decades, according to a new report, as elevated borrowing costs have slowed sales in Southern Nevada. The average rate on a 30-year mortgage was 6.92% as of Thursday, up from 6.66% last week, according to mortgage buyer Freddie Mac. Experts say strong job and wage growth are keeping consumers' balance sheets positive, but lingering inflation, recession fears, and housing affordability are driving housing demand down. Now it's time for your weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Happy Friday, everyone. Today's forecast calls for a beautiful start to the weekend. Today's highs reaching around 91 degrees with light winds. Tonight, evening lows around 66 degrees. For your weekend, temps will decrease slightly to the mid to upper 80s. There's a 10% chance of rain on Saturday before midnight. Evening lows will also decrease to the mid 60s.
Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. Raiders quarterback Derek Carr achieved a career milestone during Monday's loss to the Chiefs as he threw for his 200th touchdown pass. TD 200 came on a 58-yard pass to none other than college teammate wide receiver Devontae Adams. He threw for number 201 on another pass to Adams later in the game. He is now tied for 47th on the NFL's all-time touchdown passing leaderboard.
In your health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. Did you know there's ways to reduce the risk of babies and toddlers' exposure to toxic metals? Well, it all starts with their diet, and a well-balanced one, with fruits and vegetables rich in essential nutrients, which can lower the exposure level. And the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends breastfeeding as a main source of nutrition until your baby is about 6 months to avoid contaminants in food. Visit lvrj.com for more tips.
Sports, sponsored by DNR House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable, located in downtown Summerlin. The return of the gold carpet on opening night for the Golden Knights as they took on the Chicago Blackhawks in their home opener. And a pair of rookies shined as Paul Cotter scored in the second period and Logan Thompson made 25 saves, giving the Knights a 1-0 victory at T-Mobile Arena. The Knights are now 2-0 for the 4th time in 6 years. Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Coming off of a blowout loss, UNLV's football team will try to bounce back against Air Force on Saturday at Allegiant Stadium. The Rebels are 10-point underdogs at the Westgate Superbook and plus 300 on the money line. Air Force is minus 360 on the money line. The total is 50. In other games, Alabama is a 7-point favorite at Tennessee, and Michigan is a 7-point favorite over Penn State.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by Best Mattress, Best Service, Best Selection, Best Price Guaranteed, Eliza Schlesinger is headlining the Aces of Comedy series at the Mirage this weekend. Review Journal's John Katzlamidas tells us more.
Seems every time we talk to Eliza Schlesinger, she has something new going on. That is true this weekend as she heads back to the Mirage Theater on Friday and Saturday night. Schlesinger has just released a book called All Things Aside, a series of essays. And also her latest comedy special is now streaming on Netflix. That's called Hot Forever. Schlesinger has a segment in her book where she actually asks herself, am I an annoying person? We don't think so. We think she's pretty funny, and she does great business here in Las Vegas.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Happy Friday.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.